So I'm at one of these workshops and this guy says to me, "You got lucky as an entrepreneur." So this guy saw that I was starting to blow up as a keynote speaker in the speaking world, and he says, "You got lucky." At first, I wanted to slap this guy silly, but decided to stay calm, and I asked him, "So what's the definition of luck?" He had no idea. I said, "It's when preparedness meets opportunity." That's what my mentors told me. You never know when you're going to get that opportunity, but damn sure you better be prepared. And I was. People look at a successful entrepreneur and say he got lucky, but that's BS. That guy didn't see me growing up in an annual household income of $13,000 a year, watching my parents get divorced, failing 5th grade, ending everything for myself. But finding one thing that changed my life forever, finding that one passion, my dream is to play college football. And now he didn't see my struggles of how I even got this one tryout at Ole Miss, what it led to get there, everything I went through to make the team at Ole Miss, how I used to get dogged in the locker room because of my size and speed and the way that I looked, how I was always at the bottom of the depth chart, hours and hours of practicing when no one was watching, in the film room for days, in the weight room every day, all the rejection, the failures, the 5 a.m. runs, everyone telling me I couldn't do it, fighting and fighting to earn a scholarship, but continuously getting overlooked and pushed to the bottom. The time when the scholarship players would eat and I had to go home. The travel list that I would run to go and see on Thursday after practice, and I was never on them. Man, that was painful. The 4 years of hell at 5'7", 150 pounds just trying to make it, and then to finally earn a full Division I football scholarship, starting in all 12 games, running out of the tunnel in front of 102,000 screaming fans at Alabama, Auburn, LSU, having SEC catches, being the Scholar Athlete of the Year award winner, which is lettering and honor roll in the same year, graduating with a degree from Ole Miss, playing a year of football professionally, writing a #1 bestseller about the whole experience, and now professionally speaking around the world. You think speaking was easy? You think my first speech was easy, that I just knocked it out of the park? No, I got laughed at, just like I did at Ole Miss, but I found a way to get better. I got better, went through all the same hells before, so I've been there and I knew how to handle it. I found mentors and found ways to help them. I overcame fear night after night, empty bank accounts, sleeping on friends' couches, living in basements. That's luck. Most people only notice once they're successful and say, "Oh, they got lucky. I can never make it that big." Or they're an overnight success. That's just an excuse, because they're too lazy to do it themselves, because they don't believe in themselves. People always ask me, they go, "Richie, what was the hardest part about earning the full Division I football scholarship at Ole Miss at 5'7", 150 pounds? Or what was the hardest part about writing a #1 bestseller with dyslexia, ADHD, failing 5th grade, and being told you couldn't read and write? And what was the hardest part about starting a successful business?" And I told him, the hardest part wasn't earning the scholarship. The hardest part wasn't writing the book. The hardest part wasn't starting the business. The hardest part was believing it could happen to me. Do you believe? Do you believe in yourself? Are you ready to stop making excuses? Are you ready to get lucky?